Hello, today I'm going to be talking about regex. Regex is basically a regular expression. It's a pattern describing a certain amount of text. For instance, if you're trying to get information from a web page or XML document, well, it's not so good in an XML document, but for instance, I'm going to get information from an XML document today. So open up a new project. Just going to call it regex test 1. So first you have to import no, actually let's create a button. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try that again. I want to create a button. Add a, well, we'll do that later. So this button will basically get, well, do the regex statement. I'm going to add in let's do it with list boxes. You could do it with anything. Actually, I'll do it with a label. It's pretty self-explanatory. So basically, I'll do it with list box. I'll do it with list box and label because you have to write the code out differently for it, but I don't know how well it'll interact with each other. Right, double click on button, import system.text.regular expressions. That's if I can spell imports right. Text.regular expressions. Okay, so import regex, and in here you're going to do your regex. So I'm doing basically I'm doing a simplified regex. This is not, regex can be extremely complicated if you want it to be. So I'm going to use let's use sources. So the source will be the website. So for instance, I'm going to use my local cinema. So basically I'm going to show you how to define different parts. Like you can use, if you've got 3 regex statements, you can use part 1, 2 or 3, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So dim source as string, and then you want that to equal new system, new net dot web client, and you're going to do close brackets. You're going to do dots download string, and then you're going to input your string. So mine's going to be movie house Korean, which is where I currently am. So movie house Korean. So basically it's going to give you the web page. So let's go for I believe I did this before. So let's get the runtime, and you view page source. If you're using Google Chrome, find the runtime of this movie. So basically what I want to get is actually the movie title, but the movie title is displayed differently. So let's say you've got 12 Years a Slave, A New Winter's Tale, Anchorman's 2 Supersized, which I actually want to see. I want to see Anchorman 2, but I haven't seen it. So basically I'm going to be printing that line, H3 a ref. So it'll basically go to this link, and it will be like that, and you close. So that's the source. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to call that source in later. So I'm going to use, you can use anything for dim. So let's do dim, let's do title, for instance. Dim title as string equals, then you're going to do your, what you want it to equal. So that'll be this here. So, but everything in this here changes except for, right, so you're gonna, yeah, everything up to this will stay the same and everything after will change. So basically in here, you, if you've got one of these, you have to use two speech marks and do that for the whole title. You can do it with YouTube. I made a YouTube thing a while ago, so I'm used to using a regex statement that goes like this here. So you open the regex statement with open speech marks, then you do a square speech marks, square brackets, even, or it's not open speech marks, sorry, open brackets. I just woke up. So you're opening brackets, then you're opening square brackets or rectangular brackets. I can't remember what they're called. And this basically is the statement. So you put different things. So if I do A to Z and close it, that will take out anything between capital A to capital Z, and yeah, that's, don't need that. But so I'm just gonna do something like, I'm gonna take out this, I'm gonna take out these. Yeah, you can do anything really, but that's just an example. And you close that, there's not even them anyway. You close that and do a wildcard. Sorry, yes, that's a wildcard. Probably can't see that actually. So this here is a wildcard. Basically, that means anything after this regex, well, this statement can, is part of the statement. Sorry, can be there. So it could be capitals, smalls, numbers, anything really. So do that, then you, let's zoom in actually for you guys. Gonna close the statement with close brackets. So that's basically your entire regex statement there. Well, adding that there. So that's number one. So if I'm gonna just copy and paste this here to here, because that can change, and the third one's actually the one I want to get. So everything, these three statements are here. So let's paste that into list box. Actually, I'm gonna not do the label because actually I'm trying to label, it'll probably mess up. I didn't want to start that. Okay, let's try. Okay, so now you call your now you actually call your regex statements. That's don't need that actually. So let's call it. So we're gonna do for each. This is just my way of doing it. There's tons of ways. Pardon me. There's tons of ways of doing regex statements, and this is just my way because it's fast and it's what I need to get the job done. Why is that giving me an error? For each item as match in new regex. Now you're going to call your formula, or I'm using not formulas. So I built an entire program solely based around regex, and I used formula as string instead of title as string. Okay, for each title, then you're going to do close that twice. Then you're going to call dot match is not match. And then you're going to call the source. So you're calling that source instead of source 1 or source 2. You can just, for each statement, you can add whatever you want. Then you're going to call, or sorry, you're not going to call anything. You're going to do listbox 1 dot items dot add. Then you're going to do, so for each item, then you call item. Then you do dot groups. Then now this is the part where you need to, you've got 3, so you've got, the first one is, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, so we're going to call in number 3, so that's the third item, I believe. I'm slightly new to Regex and I don't use it that much because it's more on the website. To value and close brackets. So that should be all you need. So if I run that, it should give me the names. Yes. So let's make that a bit bigger. I'll run that again. So it'll give me, when I click button 1, it'll give me the names of each movie. So 12 Years a Slave, A New Winter's Tale, Anchorman 2 Supersized, Awesome Friendly Lego Movie, The Big Thief, as you can see on here. If I move that, so you've got 12 Years a Slave, New Winter's Tale, Anchorman 2, or blah 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 blah. So that's basically everything to do with Regex. I'm just going to try it with the label now and see how that works. Let's try. Okay, so it'll be, so label 1 dot text equals that. That should work. And this is going to look weird. Tinkerbell and the Pirate Fairy. Okay. Yeah, apparently it pastes the last thingamajiggy and the last title in this box, which is pointless. So basically that's everything. Well, that's not everything. That's the start of using Regex. It's pretty self-explanatory. Well, it's not really self-explanatory, but basically you need to get a source. The source will be the like movie house, cinemas, the website you want to use. You can use YouTube for getting the page, not the page views, the video views, and you have to point out where on the page you want, and you can change this. So if I change that to 1 and run it, it'll be, sorry, hang on, I didn't yet change that to list box 1 dot items dot add, and this should add the, yeah, so it all adds all that there. So you can change whatever as long as you've got this pointing to what part of Regex statement you want, or what Regex statement you want, and that's pretty much it. You can use listbox, text box. It's pretty much just with listbox you've got listbox1.items.add, which is adding items. You can do text boxes, which will be, well, I did a label, which is terrible. Text box, if I can find text box. Text box would be multi-lined. So text box would be simply pretty much the same as label text box dot text equals, and that should print it. I don't know if it takes a multi-line though. It shouldn't, because it's not rich text box. No. It's weird. Anyway, okay, so basically that's Regex. Thanks for watching, and I will be doing videos probably every day.